Hi, I'm Olivia Patchell. I'm the Family and Consumer Science Extension Agent for Currituck and Camden counties, and I would like to welcome you to today's live stream. I just want a few reminders before we get started. If you have any questions about the recipe that we're doing today, or if you'd like more information, you can type that in the chat box. We will throw up my contact information at the end. You can contact us, and we do have a handout available to help you with your infused water. And I'll refer to that and let you guys view that a little bit later. But we're going to go ahead and get started with our recipe for today. We're talking about rethinking your drink and making some infused water. So I'm going to begin with a little bit of information about hydration and why it's important. To start, the adult body contains between 10 and 12 gallons of water. And our blood is actually made up of 83% of water. And we know that blood is a transporting system for oxygen, nutrients, hormones, enzymes, and other life-sustaining materials throughout our body. So we want to make sure that we allow for the proper lubricant of that system as well as our joints. Water helps with digestion. It also helps with temperature control. So it will help bring your body temperature down as you get warm, and it will keep your body temperature warm as it gets cold outside. Water also helps with hormones and enzyme control and helping to rebuild your body's cells periodically. Um, Obviously, water is going to help with waste removal, and water also helps our brain function better. Brain tissue is 85% water, and if you're not properly hydrated or if you're having symptoms of dehydration, you'll feel that is fatigue, dizziness, um, maybe a headache, or confusion, sometimes even depression or disorientation. Water also helps with our muscles. Muscles are 70% water. So a small loss of fluid will really affect the function of our muscles. That's why sometimes you feel really weak if you're dehydrated. Um, Obviously, with kidneys and waste removal, water is important to help make sure that they are functioning appropriately. And then water and weight loss kind of go together because a lot of times when we think we're hungry, we're really just thirsty. And if we drink water, which contains no calories, will reduce our appetite. Water also helps metabolize fat, so that's an added bonus. So let's go over and see how Sheila is going to prepare our infused water for this morning. So Sheila started with ice water. She's got those in several different containers. She's going to demonstrate a couple of different ones. We've got a cucumber water in the front. In the cucumber water, we're putting that mint leaf. So these have to sit for just a little bit to allow the fruit and the herbs to kind of infuse into the water. We've got a couple of different fruits in this back one. We've got orange and cucumber, and we're garnishing that with a strawberry. You'll see how we garnish the cucumber one with an actual cucumber. So those are some other options. Additionally, you can take any fruit you'd like. We're going to use some blueberries. Make sure we've washed them prior to putting them in the water. We've got raspberries and a couple of orange slices. So this would be a nice fresh water. It's a great substitute for your sugary sweetened beverages. We'll add some blackberries in there too. And then we have some peaches and an apple. Apple in the wintertime, I love an apple and cinnamon sticks. So you can have a wintry one. This refreshing one will add some rosemary too. Give it a little stir, and then let it sit in the refrigerator. Not only does it look really nice, but it's going to taste delicious in just about an hour. So I will refer to the handout for today's class that we have on the screen. So what is infused water? That's just going to be a combination of fruits and herbs, maybe even some vegetables, and we just mix that with plain old water. Basically what you will do is you'll pick your produce like we did, find what combination tastes best for you. Like I mentioned, I love the apples and cinnamon in the wintertime. And then add in your water and add some ice. And as far as water goes, you'll need about 4 cups of water for every 1.5 to, or a half cup to 1 cup of fresh produce. And infusing takes between 1 and 2 hours. For infused water, safety-wise, we do encourage you to store it in the refrigerator, leaving it out for about an hour in warmer climates and then 2 hours in cooler climates. Otherwise, you'll need to keep it in the refrigerator. You want to make sure that your container is clean, that you wash your fruit prior to doing that, and again, putting that in the refrigerator afterwards. Other ways you can add flavor to water, of course, is to just do a fresh lemon squirt with a little lemon wedge, or a lime wedge is great as well. And then garnishing your glasses can always help you or encourage you to drink more water. So we've made our infused waters, and we're going to make them safely, keeping them in the refrigerator. I do want to talk one more little piece here. So maybe you're someone who works out, maybe you're someone who exercises, and what does that mean for hydration? So if you are working out in hot climates for more than an hour, you will need to drink at least 20 ounces of water to compensate for your water loss. If you're doing a lot of heavy breathing, we do lose quite a bit of water just breathing throughout the day. So you want to take that into account as well. If you are working out for an hour or longer, you may want to add in some type of supplements as far as electrolytes are concerned. It's not encouraged to use salt tablets, because salt tablets can actually make dehydration worse. You can add in a sports drink if you're working out for longer than 3 hours. So those Gatorades and Powerades, those sugary sweetened sports drinks are not intended for you unless you're really out working or are not needed. Of course, you can always drink them if you'd like, but they're not needed unless you're really working out for an extended period of time. And then as far as the planet goes, I will encourage you to utilize your own water container. You can even get creative. We've used mason jars as our glasses, and maybe carrying around a water bottle with you that you can refill. However, if drinking water seems like the only way you'll do it is with those plastic water bottles, maybe you could reuse those plastic water bottles, just keep refilling them. Because bottled water has turned to be the #1 beverage in America, and all of those bottles do add up, especially if we're not recycling them. So I would like to encourage you to drink your water today, especially as the temperature is getting warmer. And I want to just check and see if we have any questions in the chat. All right, so we're going to go ahead and sign off for today. If you have questions, you can contact me. My contact information is in the chat pod, as well as if you're on Facebook, it's in the comments below. And make sure that you join us next week on Tuesday at 10 o'clock. That's